All right, guys, we have our first bit of news regarding the GDC campaign coming at the end of the month, the 29th of August. So in a few weeks' time. And I say our first bit of news, we essentially have 3 different trailers. As it says here, in anticipation of the campaign, we've released some special videos, Our Hearts Forever Dragon Ball, Our Hearts Together Dokkan Battle. So we're going to take a look at all 3 of these trailers and see if we can decipher anything. So we've got this guy looking absolutely sensational in the gym. Get those gains, doing a Kamehameha. I mean, we've all done it in the mirror. Along with the Triple H water spit. Now, does this mean anything? Again, guy looks absolutely sensational. Fair play to you. Fair play to you. You look amazing. Got the Kamehameha. Character-wise, Blue Goku. That's from last year's celebration. Then we've got Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta from last year's celebration. And we've got UI Goku from the 11th anniversary. The only thing I'm getting from this video is Kamehameha. Which, does that narrow down a character? Not really, because there are a ton of characters in Dokkan that do Kamehamehas. The one thing, though, is immediately this looks like Super Saiyan Aura. Now, again, that could be anyone. Goku, Gohan, Vegeta, etc., etc. Actually, not Vegeta, because he doesn't do Kamehameha, but he could be involved in the kit somehow. But Goku and Gohan do a Kamehameha with, obviously, that Super Saiyan Aura. Maybe that's a clue. Now we have our second trailer. Oh, the hair looks like Super Saiyan. Yeah. I mean, we've all done that as well, right? Okay, we've got some more characters again. Okay. So, Brody's getting ready for work. Or maybe he's finished work, but it looks like he's getting ready for work. I mean, you gotta have some enjoyment of your day, right? And he's pretending to be Super Saiyan. He's getting ready for the day. By the way, the faucets, the sink taps are immaculate. What do you clean them with? Give me your secrets. So we've got Super Saiyan Nameku. We've got SSB Vegeta from the 11th anniversary, which, by the way, this is a 2019 unit. 11th anniversary again. And then Super Saiyan 4 Goku, which I'm assuming is the Super Saiyan 4s from the 11th anniversary. So far, we've got 3 11th anniversary units. We've got 2 of last year's GDC units. And then we've got a Nameku from, like, 2019, 2020. And it looks like this is also an ongoing theme. This, like, Super Saiyan aura we've got around the extraordinary campaigns begin August 29th. So surely it's got to be a Super Saiyan that does Kamehameha. I don't know if the characters have anything to do with it either, but they look like to be... Oh, I was talking about the hyperbolic time chamber. Dude, I need the chamber of spirit and time. Don't we all? Cell Saga? Because Dokkan put things here on purpose. Okay. Again. That is a side banner Gotenks from, again, years ago. Beast Gohan that we literally just got a couple months back. And then the Margin Vegeta that we got even more months back from this year. So we have about, what? 3 11th anniversary or 4. We've got Beast Gohan, Margin Vegeta. We have like 6, 7 units. I didn't do that on purpose, by the way. We've got about 6 or 7 units that are literally from this year alone. And then 2 that are from years and years ago. The guy in the beginning, crunching for his exams. I mean, we've all been there. GCSE time was absolutely horrible. So was A-levels actually pretty chill. Mentioned the hyperbolic time chamber. Do we have the same aura at the end? We do. So we've had plenty of Dragon Ball Super units and 11th anniversary units. We've had Gohan, we've had Goku, we've had Vegeta, we've had Gotenks. Mentioned the hyperbolic time chamber, a Kamehameha, and this same aura. Either, and to be fair, this could mean absolutely nothing because they're just trailers. But again, Dokkan always does things on purpose. They put things there on purpose. Maybe, just maybe, Cell Saga, Gohan, Goku, something like that. We haven't had a Super Saiyan 2 Gohan that transforms in yonks. But then also we've seen Gotenks. So maybe Boo Saga of some sort. Maybe some type of Goku. Maybe Goku and Vegeta. And then there's a Kid Buu LR in there as well. Maybe Kid Buu's finally getting an LR. I mean, we say it like every single month. But maybe now is finally the time. That's the only thing I can think of. That is the only thing I can point to. I mean, let's see what you guys are saying. No, literally. I mean, haven't we all tried to do that to get through our day? So either it's 3 part 1 units or it's 3 parts. I mean, it'll probably be a bunch of LRs like it was last year. Anyone saying anything? An employee that goes Super Saiyan could only be Son Gohan normally. Buff guy is either Jiren or Toppo or Frieza. The last 2 guys could resemble Goten and Trunks. Please not. Or just pointing out the GDC will have all DB Saga like Namek Saga, Cell Saga, Buu Saga. That's actually not a bad shout. GDC going through all 3 major arcs, all 3 major sagas from Dragon Ball Z. Then also that doesn't... No. I was going to say that doesn't make sense because the actual units they show. But then does that have anything to do with it? I mean, surely it does, right? But I mean, majority of the units that were shown are literally 2026 releases. Half of them are 11th anniversary units. But that's a pretty good idea, though. Like, is the clue in the actual trailers, like, of what they're showing of the people? Or is the clue within the units? Or is it both? Or is it neither? These 3 videos cover only the first part. The first is Cell. He launches a Kamehameha. The second is Gohan. And the third is Goku and Gohan training together. So the first part is probably Cell's second form, who's jacked. And a Goku Gohan is Gohan SHA2, like the strength one. That's not a bad idea either. Because Cell does launch a Kamehameha. And then... To be fair... Hold on. Let me cook a little bit. The guy who's in the gym, who looks absolutely jacked up, Johnny Bravo looks amazing, Hulk Hogan type things. He's beefed up. Does a Kamehameha in the mirror. What's Cell obsessed with? Looking perfect. Maybe that's why. Does the Kamehameha. Cell. Part 2, as he mentions, Gohan goes Super Saiyan. The third, training in the hyperbolic time chamber. Who does that? Goku and Gohan. So does Vegeta and Trunks. But Goku and Gohan. I think this guy's onto something. DBZ, you are onto something. I think you are onto something. With a little sprinkle of my own little touch as well. I think we're getting potentially Cell Saga again. The only thing that doesn't make sense to me is showing Gotenks. That's the only part that doesn't make sense to me. Yep, I mean... Hey, look, if Dokkan want to do a GDC where it's Nameku Frieza and then Goku Gohan or Gohan and Cell, I'm here for it as well. I wish, because this is pulling from Kakarot's DLC. I'd love that. Yeah, I'm sticking with those 2. Those are my theories. Off of barely anything we've been shown, I'm going with those 3. We're either going to be getting one Cell Saga with a Gohan and Goku and Cell, or a Gohan and Cell in part 1, or in more of the entirety, we're getting Gohan and Cell, and then we're getting Goku and Frieza, or the other way around. Either or for part 1 and part 2. That is the theory I'm going for. That is the theory I'm sticking with. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. You can let me know your theories down in the comments. But off of literally 3 15-second trailers to go off of, I don't think that's too bad of a theory to come up with. And before we do dip out, we do have a Dokkan Ultimate Request Battle. I can't remember the last time they did one of these, but we essentially get to decide the difficult upcoming content, so get your votes in. The event held during the campaign period will be determined by us. So you need to vote down below. How many phases do you prefer having in your difficult content? Do you want one medium length battle, which is 3 phases, one long battle, which is 5 phases, or super long battles, which is 7 phases? I can't believe they're deeming 5 phases as long. So what did they deem 8 to 10? Was that like super long or super long? What would you pick? And then what is Festival of Battles? Just really fucking long. What would I want? I think 5 or 7's kind of the sweet point. I'm going to go with... Do you know what? We haven't had some long content in a while. I'm going to go 7. I kind of expected the middle ground to be the most voted, which it is, which I do like as well. But we haven't had some long content in a while, so I'm going to go with that. Let me know what you voted for down in the comments, and let me know what your theories are off our first few trailers. What do you think it is going to be? I think my theory is pretty good, I'm not going to lie. But let me know your thoughts down in the comments. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Take care, have a great day, and peace.